YouTube familia, welcome back to The Organized Millennial. I'm Anna, and today I am finally sitting down and doing my week 3 check-in for November. And I say finally because those of you who are returners to the channel are probably like, girl, like, where's your week 2 check-in? Like, what happened in week 2? Well, what happened was, see, I had tried to get that week 2 done and out. It just didn't work, basically. So I already laid down, like I already pretty much did my week 2 check-in. I did film it. It was so all over the place, you guys, and so hard for me to follow. I was just not in my right mind that day. And I was like, we're just scrapping it. We'll do a review of week 2 and then we'll do the week 3 check-in. So that's what's gonna happen in this video. So my apologies, don't worry. We are going to get it together. Okay, so for those of you who are brand spanking new, and there's been a few of you who are new, so hey, what up, sis, brah? How are you? Thank you for joining the fam. Welcome. So for those of you who are new, I'm going to show you how I kind of track my expenses. So I do use these expense trackers that you guys see here. The peach expense trackers track my cash envelopes, yellow tracks my online debit card purchases, green tracks my sinking funds, red tracks unbudgeted, and no spends. I mean, you know, they track when I don't spend a coin. My favorite days typically. So let's just kind of review week 2 really quick, and then we can get into week 3. There's not really too much of note. Or at least that's new. In week 2, you know, your girl got some food. We got some Uber Eats, we got some Panera, some Taco Bell. I've been on like a very crazy Taco Bell kick, you guys. Don't ask me why, but that's what had happened. Saturday was a very high spend day, so actually the expenses that you see on Saturday and Sunday are actually all Saturday, except maybe one. No, I think they're all Saturday. So Saturday was really high spend right after payday because I had to get everything, and yeah. So, you know, that's what it looked like on the calendar view. I'm going to go ahead and track week 3, and then we'll just look at all the amounts together on the weekly check-in page. So let's get into week 3. All right, y'all, my mother just called me, so I had to stop the video because, you know, mama calls, you got to stop the video. Anyways. Let's get into it. So 16th through the 22nd is what we are tracking. On the 16th, I went to the post office. I'm going to take that just from my spending cash envelope. I didn't even notice that I went right into the, you guys, I'm going to use it, whatever. I spent $8.75, and this was the day I sent out my giveaway winners prizes. Congrats to my giveaway winners. For those of you who don't know, I tried to pin it in my Christmas budget video. I did pin a comment just saying like winners have been selected and notified. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably know, but I know not everyone does, so I wanted to make sure that people knew like giveaway is done, winners were selected, prizes have been sent out. Congrats to all the winners. Oh my god, you guys, like giveaways are so fun. I did not think I would like them as much as I thoroughly enjoyed them. So I'm gonna need to have more when I reach other milestones, like 1,000, cough, cough. Okay, so I went to the post office on the 16th to mail those out, and then I think that was all I spent on the 16th. So that was it for the 16th. The 17th, I told you guys, I am on a kick, a Taco Bell kick. Like, I don't even understand my life, but I am on the biggest Taco Bell kick. Don't ask me why, and please don't judge me. But I spent $41.98. This was, I'm pretty sure this was Uber Eats, which is why it's ridiculously expensive. Because that's a lot of money to spend on Taco Bell. And I think I got stuff for me and my boyfriend this go round, and we were both like, give me all the tacos basically. So Yeah, we spent a lot on Taco Bell on Tuesday. So that was the 17th. And then on the 18th, gonna do a debit card expense because I didn't mark this. I just noticed. Why didn't I mark this? I didn't mark this last week either, did I? Is it in my weekly check? No. Okay. So, because they came on the 11th. Didn't they? I think I was going to put it all together on the 18th. I think that's what it was. Sorry, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So on the 11th, I had a plumber come in actually on the 4th because my dishwasher was leaking. It's been like leaking a little bit forever. And it was an annoyance. It was an annoyance, but not enough for me to want to pay money to get it fixed. Y'all know, if you're homeowners, y'all know. So I was like, whatever. And then it started to get progressively worse, of course, because that's what happens when you don't fix things when they break. So it was starting to like leak a lot more. Still not anything that was like detrimental to my life, but definitely something that needed attention. So I called the plumber that I used last time that I loved, and he was like, well, it's an appliance fix, and I can't actually like get the part that fixes appliances. Like if it's a water line, I could fix it. All in all that to say, I called an appliance place. They came on the 11th and then finished the job on the 18th. They replaced a part in my dishwasher. And I was wondering why I didn't put it in the 11th, but I think I just wanted to put the total on the 18th. They allowed me to do like a deposit down and then finish paying on the 18th, but I was like, I'm just gonna put like the total. So I paid a total of, I paid $170 when they came, and then the balance was $78.43. So the total was $200. Let me write down Mr. Appliance, and it was $248.43. So that came from my savings, really. That did not come from my buffer. So I'm gonna just do it as an online debit card purchase because it doesn't fall into any of my cash envelopes. So for those of you who are wondering, like, so what constitutes like an online debit card purchase? Because there are things I purchase online that are considered my spending. I take from my spending cash envelope. So basically, if it doesn't fit in one of my cash envelopes, I have 4 cash envelopes if you're new to the channel. So that's groceries, gasoline, beauty, and spending. If it doesn't fit in one of those and I take it out of my account, then it's considered an online debit card purchase. If it's like a super random spend on some things I didn't need, I typically then consider it an unbudgeted expense. So hopefully that helps clarify that. So that happened on the 18th, and then I think that's all I spent on the 18th because I was already like done, obviously, because that's plenty. And then on the 19th, was the 19th my no spend? No, it was not my no spend. On the 19th, guess what I got, y'all? Taco Bell for lunch. I'm a hot mess, and it was not great because I ordered it and got mostly the wrong order. So I was like, this is my cue that I should just stop eating out. I should start cooking stuff. So I only spent $10.97 on this order because part of it was the wrong order. This was Uber Eats too. I think this was Uber Eats too. They did refund me part of the order since part of it was wrong. So $10.97 at Taco Bell. And then my stomach was unhappy that day. So needless to say, we paused Taco Bell for a bit. Because I forget I'm old, you know. Okay, so then on the 20th, I'm going to go ahead and do my spending because I bought stickers, which I've been holding off like a maniac on stickers because I'm really holding out for these Black Friday sales. But this Sticker Guru had a flash sale for 40% off, which I don't think I've ever seen on their website. And I was eyeing them for Black Friday, but I was like, you know what? I'm buying this. So I spent $34.26 there on Friday. They were celebrating an anniversary, and I don't remember what anniversary it is. But I think since their shop open, if I'm not mistaken, and I just smudged that. So yeah, I got stickers on Friday, and then I finally had a no spend. One no spend all week, you guys. That is the kind of week it was. One no spend. Although, now that I think about it, I've been doing really good with stickers, holding off on them because I haven't bought any until the 20th. All of November without stickers until now. That's pretty impressive for me. Okay, so the 21st was a no spend. It was our only no spend because the 22nd I started shopping, Christmas shopping. So I'm gonna use my sinking funds. I got a few things from Kohl's. You guys, Kohl's is where it's at. So if you guys don't know about Kohl's, on top of having coupons, they also do Kohl's Cash. So if you purchase, usually if you purchase like $50 or more, you get, typically it's a $10 Kohl's cash back. So you can spend $10 on anything in Kohl's basically from a certain period of time. During the season, the holiday season though, especially around like Black Friday time, they usually up that to $15. So I spent $84.26 and everything was 15% off, and then I got $15 Kohl's cash. I've already bought everything. I've already bought for one person is done on my list, and I'm almost done with another person. So I am pumped. I'm so excited, which is true to the amount because each of them have $50 and that's almost at $100. So I am like, I'm living basically. Like I'm living for my organization up in here. Living. So I started doing some Christmas shopping on the 22nd. And let's see, I also went to, what did I do? Oh, I got Uber Eats because I'm shocked about that. And I also went to Michael's. So I went to Michael's, which it's the first time I've been to Michael's. I think I've only ever been to Michael's once in my life, you guys. I know that it's very much a planner place for a lot of us, but I literally have only been there once other than this time that I just went on Sunday or yesterday because today is Monday. And then I did Uber Eats. I should say we did Uber Eats. And that was $28 and 80 cents. Trying to let that cool so I don't smudge it again. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I went to Michael's and I got Uber Eats yesterday. Okay, that is it for week 3, friends. That is all she wrote. So week 3 is done. I only had one lowly no spend. It's been a spendy November. I can't say I'm super shocked. I've clearly been getting tons of food. Like, tons of food for no reason, basically. Like, if I had not gotten Taco Bell twice, I'd have basically $50. Like, I need to stop. We're gonna get there, I promise. Okay, so that is week 3. Let's go ahead and move on over to the weekly check-in because I feel like this video has been so long already. So we can go ahead and check in on our amounts. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and wrote down all of my categories and the time that I'm tracking for, or the days I'm tracking for, I should say. So my remainings are right here from week 2. So really the only 2 categories that had that I spent anything in were groceries and spending. I spent $129.98 in groceries in week 2, so that left me with $220.02. And then I spent $75.17 in spending, and that left me with $74.83. So now let's see where that leaves us. So usually what I do, I know this is the plus column, I'll just carry over the remaining that I have just to make it like nice and easy for me to read straight through and not have to look up. I know it's a very small thing, but I don't know. So groceries still has $220.02. Gas still has $25. Beauty still has $100. And spending has $74.83. And unbudgeted, we did not have any unbudgeted, or we don't plan anything for unbudgeted, I should say. So let's go ahead and go through and see what we spent. So for groceries, I don't think we spent anything. Let's go back to the calendar view. I am going to be flipping back and forth, so bear with me, friends. Okay, so I did not spend anything on groceries, so spent nothing. We still have $220.02 left. And let's just grab my cash envelope so we can count through that. Okay, so here is my groceries cash envelope. It has so much change in it, so bear with me. So we should have $220.02. So I have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, 215, 216, 217, 218. And we have 219. 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. 96, 97, 98, 99. So that's 220. Oh, yeah. That's 220 and 2 cents. So 218, 219, 220, and 2 cents. You guys, I'm not here for the cents. Like, I'm really not here for the cents. Okay. I love them. They're just a lot to have to count all the time. I like to put them in my change jar, but I want my numbers to be accurate, so I end up leaving it in here until we close out, which is fine. It's not a big deal. So $220.02 it is in groceries. So groceries is good. Next up we have gas. I did not spend anything in gas because I haven't pumped gas. My gas is still pretty good. I don't think I'll be needing it anytime soon. So I should still have 25 in gas. Here's gas. And we have 10, 20, and 5. 25 in gas. So gas is good. Then we have beauty, and I don't think that I spent anything in beauty either. Did I? No, this is pretty much all spending and sinking funds, so this should be great. So beauty, I also didn't spend anything in, so I still have $100. I anticipate using that soon-ish. I keep saying I'm gonna get my nails done, you guys. I know my nails have been naked my last several videos. I just have not gotten myself over there, honestly. That's all it's been. So here is my beauty cash envelope, and these cash envelopes are from Oh My Pies. If you guys are new to the channel, I'll have her linked down below if you guys are interested. So I should still have $100 in, I almost said Christmas, in beauty. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So I still have $100 in beauty. And then finally, we have spending. Now, for those of you who are brand new, this is my spending cash envelope. It is empty because I am doing all of my spending online, really. So I don't take out any cash for my spending cash envelope. So it is cashless. So spending is empty, but we know that I went into week 3 with $74.83. I'm pretty sure I'm over budget. in spending. So let's see where I am, friends. Let us see. So $8.75 plus $41.98. This is an online debit card purchase, so we're going to go over here. So plus $10.97 plus $34.26 plus $28. I'm so over budget, you guys. $28.80 plus $23.96. You guys, $148.72 is what I spent in spending. Like, what the heck? Like, who even am I? Who even am I? So, I spent a total of $148.72 in spending because I am insane. And I only had $74.83, friends. So that's going to leave me with over budget. So I am over budget by $73.89 in spending. You know, it is what it is, friends. I have no excuse. I mean, on the flip, I really haven't used money anywhere else this week other than spending. So, I mean, I guess that's good. Your girl's over budget. Like, what are we going to do? I didn't have any unbudgeted expenses, so at least we've got that going for us. So that's what my numbers are looking like, friends. I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys back over to the calendar view. That has been my week 3 check-in. I'm going to go ahead and check everything off but my sinking fund. I did go ahead and track my Mr. Appliance in my transaction log. For those of you who are new to the channel, I track my yellow expense trackers, which are my online debit card purchases, in my transaction log, which is right here. So it shares a page with my debt tracker. Obviously, you guys can tell that I flip-flop between kits. So this sticker kit is from Romina Rosa, or Romina Vasquez here on YouTube. Her shop is Romina Rosa. So I did go ahead and put in my transaction log here for the Mr. Appliance expense. So that's tracked. I tracked Taco Bell and Sticker Guru, and then Uber Eats and Michael's were tracked already as well. Kohl's I'm waiting to track because it is coming out of my Christmas sinking fund, as I mentioned, because I started holiday shopping. So what I'll do, let me show you guys my Christmas fund, sinking funds. Okay, here's my sinking funds page. Ignore the extra paycheck spreads that I have, you guys. So here is my sinking fund page. So what I'll do is wait until the end of November so I can put the total that I spent from my Christmas sinking fund here, and then I can update that when I close out the month. So that's why I'm not checking that off quite yet. Okay, now we're back. All right, you guys, so that has been week 3. Just a heads up, I probably will not have a paycheck to budget. And you guys are probably like, what do you mean? Like, you ain't getting paid? No, that's not the case. So you guys know, or those of you who are returners know, I get paid twice in a month. So I get paid on the 15th and the 30th of every month. Unless they fall on weekends, then I get paid the Friday before. The way I've had this set up is that paycheck 1 is actually my 15th paycheck and paycheck 2 is my 30th paycheck. But when it comes time for me to close out the budget for the month, it gets hard because my 30th paycheck really doesn't cover anything in, for example, the month of November. It really covers my expenses for the following month. So what I'm going to start doing is now my 30th paycheck is actually going to be my paycheck 1. And my 15th paycheck is going to be my paycheck 2. I think that'll also help just because it's just weird. Like, most people are doing their paycheck 2 and I'm like, usually I'm not even doing my paycheck 1 yet. So it's funny and kind of strange. And I think it'll make more sense for me when I close out budgets to get a real accurate view of the month. So I think initially I thought just chronological order, like paycheck 1 should be the one that comes first and then paycheck 2. But based off what those paychecks cover, I think it makes more sense that the 30th is actually paycheck 1 and the 15th is paycheck 2. So that means going forward, paycheck 1 is going to be the check that I don't like, because all of it goes to my mortgage basically. That's now paycheck 2. But going forward, paycheck 1 will now be the one I don't like, and paycheck 2 will be the one I love. So that'll be an interesting switch for my brain. But I'm hoping that that just makes it easier for me to close out, really, because that's what I have been kind of struggling with. Like when I close out for the month and I try to close out paycheck 2, I'm like, well, I can't really accurately put actuals in because I'm usually still waiting for the first 2 weeks of the month to pass to really have an accurate feel for what I spent. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope that made sense. But essentially you won't see paycheck 2. You're still going to see it, but it'll be paycheck 1. So I don't know if that made any sense. I'm hoping it made sense. If it did not make sense and you are completely lost and want to know, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'm happy to explain again. I'm happy to explain my madness again. I think once I start doing it, you guys will get it if you don't get it right now. As you see me doing it, you'll get what I mean. So there will be a week 4 check-in. I'm debating whether there'll be a budget closeout. There may not be a November budget closeout, at least on camera. I'm debating. There may or may not be a budget closeout on camera. But there will be a week 4 check-in, so you guys will see what spending looks like for this final week in November, which I'm sure is going to be interesting. But there won't be a paycheck 2 budget. So probably what I'll do is I'll do my week 4 check-in and my debt tracking update in the same video. So anyways, that was super long. That's been my week 3 check-in, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys are ready for Black Friday shopping. Are you even shopping on Black Friday? Are you buying gifts this year? Are you not buying gifts this year? Are there any deals you've already seen that you have your eye on for Black Friday? Let me know, because maybe I might want to tap into those deals too, sis. Let a girl know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.